Hello everyone, this is Paul Wa, and today I'm bringing you a new Forge tutorial. So this will be boats by myself, and Zombie Superstar helped out with one. So yes, here it is, boats. Awesome, right? Okay, let's get to it. I'm going to start here from the left side with the submarine. Submarines used to be really popular in Halo Reach, but now that we don't have the ram circulars on inclines, and they're like 150 bucks, now people are not forging them that much. So I just decided to come up with a new design. A bit heavy on walls, but you know, whatever. So there's like wall curved here on the side, and then there would be some blocks here and here. Bravo, here we go. And then it's really simple, really cheap too. And then there would just be like block 2x4s, and you could actually cover here this center area, whoa, with a block 2x4, unless you want to put a rocket hog like I had done, but now I can't show you just because, you know, I blew it up. Then catcher plate here, just to add realism to it, and then just, you know, block 2x2 flats, and this centerpiece here is sort of composed by tall and thins, and the top part is covered with block 2x2 flat, just to cover up the ugliness of them all merging here together in Z fighting and stuff. So yes, it's very cheap, very simple. You can simplify it. I mean, use it as you please. And yeah. Anyways, going on to the next boat, the green one or that one. That one can be the last one. Okay, this one. This one is actually a boat that I like to put in my maps. It's very simple and it's very cheap, so I like to use this one. It's not as nice as the other ones, but you know, it's okay, I guess. So you start off here with a couple brace larges here on the sides. You center them like this, then you get a block 5x5 flat, and you make it just fit right in the middle. Okay, that's good. I'm doing it a bit sloppily here, just so you can see how it works. Then you would drop another one here. Then you would drop this here, platform large. The Y cross large, upside down. And, well, I don't have any rotation snaps. Here we go. And then for the front area, as it's kind of ugly, I like to cover it up with a strut, just the tip of it. And on a 15-degree angle, and then this here I would also I also like to cover it with another strut, like so, kinda. And then these gaps here, I cover them with inclines, well, banks 2x1. And yeah, you can make this prettier. I mean, I made it kind of sloppily, and so on. Anyways, let's get rid of this. Here we go, and let's move to our next boat. This one, the lifeboat. This one I made, and I'm pretty proud of it. So it consists of basically a turret monitor here as the base. You drop it down, and then you just add these extraction crates, the medium ones, on a 30-degree angle, like so, on the sides. And then you just sort of make them curve around, and there you have a lifeboat. The back area is also a turret monitor large, upside down, just going like this. And it's very simple and pretty cheap. It's like 100 bucks, maybe a bit more, but it's really cool. Anyways, moving up next to this boat. This was the boat made by Zombie Superstar. So it's kind of like those boats from GTA, the ones the police drives. And look, it's the base of it. There are like two large walkway covers, like so. And then like, I'm gonna actually pull it apart from this. For the ceiling, and for the top area, there's just blocks 5x1 shorts, then like a window, and then just blocks and railings just to cover up the gaps, and even a corner 2x2, which is cool, and so on. Like, you know, just you take these models and just modify them to make them your own and make them cool. and stuff. Well, here I can go with a jet ski, but I think I'll make you wait and I'll show you how to forge a canoe. This one consists of 4 wall curved, like this, and then you flip them around like this, and then you just fill the inside with bank 2x2s and more bank 1x2s, and then just a ramp 1x2 for the bottom area. And yeah, these base stripes are really optional. I mean, you can make it more detailed, you know, make it your own. And here we're moving up to probably my favorite piece that I've made. This is a jet ski, and look at how detailed this is and how epic it looks. I mean, this is more advanced forging. I mean, it's more aesthetic forging than like practical forging. I mean, you can put this in a minigame map, I guess, but you can't just keep dropping them down because they're not really cheap. And you can basically only make one with the pieces you're given. So, well, the base of it, they're basis monitors flipped around like so, and just like keep flipping them around and like turning them around, so just so they have this defined round shape. Then for this area, just a terminal case, which I just lost, whatever. Then an antenna large here for the front area, then like base stripes to sort of like add to the realism of it. Then you can make the seat by adding another base monitor like so, and then just a couple terminal cases, or if you have another base monitor you can also flip it over to make the shape of a seat. Then more antenna larges around, more antenna larges just to make it all curvy and pretty like a woman. And then like turret monitor here, just a top area. And then for the back, it's really just 2 turret monitors, larges, and then flipped over like this, like so, just to make this curvy shape. And then here I just added this for detail, fuel canister, and a wire, of course, because they're cool and all, and we can use them in Halo 4, and that's awesome. So that awesome boat I'll show you later, but now we'll go to the orange boat. So the body of this is kind of like the green boat, but it's a bit more blockish. If you can see, it's a bit more straight. Instead, the green one is a bit more dynamic and like curvy. You see, more or less, you get the feel. That one's a bit harder to forge, and it's a bit more heavy on pieces, but you know, it's prettier. This one's a bit more simple. So let's get to it. This top area, I'm just gonna skip doing it because I mean it's quite pointless. You can do it yourself. It's just a bunch of walls and stuff. I mean, you can sort of like freestyle a bit up here until you get something you feel comfortable with. And wait, let me generate dynamic lighting because I want you to see it. I want you to see it all nice and pretty. So this is basically a wall curved. And then there's another one, and then there's another one here and here. Then to cover the main area, there's a white cross, and then you basically just put pieces just to cover the gaps that the white cross would leave, like a corner 2x2 and a ramp 1x2 shallow. And then for the front area, just a bank, like so. Then block 4x4 just to continue with this is only if you want the kind of the blockish, squarish kind of boat. If not, you'll have to be a bit more heavy on pieces, but you know, like this and like this and then like this, and then you would just keep dropping white crosses or blocks or whatever. I like the white crosses because they give this nice texture, but really use whatever you feel like. And here, this is called a tiller, I think, or a tiller, probably tiller. And yeah, I've just used like a barricade and just a couple base stripes for that. Anyways, moving on, I'm gonna actually move on to the green boat. For the sail, it's just like a bunch of block 5x1 shorts, and just put like so. I mean, it's a bit unclean, but it's the best I can do, and you can actually like modify the shape of it and make it all curvy and stuff. Then for the boat itself, it's quite the same as the orange boat, but these white crosses here, the sides of it, they're tilted on like a 15-degree angle to the back. So you'll have to, you know, put more white crosses and just fill the gaps with some ramps and corners and ramps and stuff. And then to add realism to it, just railing mediums. Then this is just a block tall and thin, a few of them. Then the flag is actually pretty cool. I got this from a video in YouTube. Can't remember it right now, but this is not mine. It's just like sandbags, and they don't look good when you're really close to them, but when you're down there at the bottom, it actually looks pretty cool. And then just a bunch of crates in here, you know, the driving wheel and just a flag stand, and you know, it's cool and all. Anyways, moving on to probably the final boat, which is this one, the white. Oh no, that's the final boat. Well, this one is actually a bit intricate, a bit more intricate, because there's even a lower area where you can actually jump in. And it's more of a cargo boat, as you can see. That's kind of like a sailing boat. That's more kind of like a raft, as lifeboat, jet ski, you know, generic boats, submarine. And this one's a cargo boat. So I've just added a bunch of crates just to, you know, make it look like a cargo boat. And this is gonna be actually pretty hard to pull apart. So this is just like you can modify this, but would be something like this. So you would have two 1x1 flats, like so. Then you would have the top area, like so. And then you would want like a bottom area, like this. And just add one of these blocks 1x1 flat, but on the opposite, going downwards. So you would have this lower area. So for the front part of the ship, there's just corner 2x2s. This side here you can cover it up. You can continue it with more block 1x1 flats or shorts like I've done here, and then just a bunch of these up and down and like this. Oh, this is so clean, but whatever. And then just wall corners to like match up and like give this sort of view of the map or whatever you feel like showing from this boat. And yeah, and that would basically be like the main structure of it. Then, you know, there's sort of a roof to it and like, you know, stuff going on, but this you can make yourself. It's pretty simple, but you can do it yourself. And just railings, a bunch of railings in all the boats, because, you know, they look nice. And that would be it. So, oh no, one last thing. Have you seen this movie from Tom Hanks, I think it is, where he's sort of like in this island and he builds the raft, well, this sort of boat? Well, I've made this with palette largest and it looks beautiful. No, I'm kidding, this is pretty crappy. And this is Wilson, the volleyball. Yay, it's Wilson. So yeah, say hi to Wilson. And I've just added a bunch of crates and, you know, terminal cases to add realism to it. But this is just kind of a joke. This is not a real boat. Don't use it. It's very expensive on pallets and wires. But yeah, this is Wilson. Say hi, Wilson. Hello. Anyways, this is about it. So this has been Paul Wa, and I will see you all next time with a map feature probably. But yeah, see you around. Bye bye.